Thursday with Courtney. I'm live here from the beautiful central coast of New South Wales. Thank you for joining me. I hope everyone had a great 2 weeks. I know that it's been a little while. I did miss last Thursday because I was at the Royal Easter Show checking out all the good stuff. Eilish and I cleaned up a little bit with our ribbons. I came home with 2 firsts and a third, and she's got 2 highly commended and a second. So we're pretty chuffed with all of that. Check out my Facebook page. I've got the photos of my stuff. If you're looking for her things, her Instagram handle, she doesn't have a Facebook page. Her Instagram handle is Wish Upon a Washing Line. So feel free to follow her and see her crochet journey. Anyway, back to my goodies here. You'll see my paper pumpkin over here. The paper pumpkin came with a Peaceful Pine, one of our new colours that are coming, spot, and I'm a bit in love with it. And today what I thought I'd do is I promised you I'd show you how to make Tony's swap card. So with his swap card, I'll just turn this guy on. Okay, so making Tony's swap card, let me turn this screen over. Oh, I don't want to press high. I don't want to make you bigger. Okay, this was Tony's swap card from On Stage. So that was a couple of weeks ago now. It's also, it's a bit fuzzy. That's better. And I thought, what better way to show off some of our new colours? So we've got 5 new colours coming in. They start in May. They're coming with the new mini catalogue that also starts in May. So, and we'll have these guys for 2 years. So I will miss the colours that are going, but always nice to have some new goodies. This is Gears and Textures. It's a lot of fun. It's all imagery. There's no sentiments or anything like that in there. So I thought I'd change up Tony's card a little bit and we'll use some new goodies. So one of the new goodies, hi Chris, hi Lisa, how you going? One of the new goodies that jumped into my cart from the new catalogue is Words and Wishes. It's happy birthday, you're the best, thank you, that sort of sentiments. We've got inside, we've got outside sentiments, we've got some cakes and presents and candles, that sort of thing. It's a very nice, healthy, fat, whatever you want to call it, big stamp set. So there's 23 stamps in here, and it comes with a coordinating set of dies, which have, oh, now I'm going fuzzy again. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, sorry guys. It's because I'm rushing around like a mad lady. Let me just take that watch off, see if that makes a difference. Okay. Focus. How's that? So we've got pieces that we can pop on top of each other. So we've got some shadowing, which will be great fun. Happy birthday, thank you for the best, good wishes, all that sort of stuff. Plus we've got the cake, we've got presents, some really cute little leaves. They're actually not that little. So if I open them up and I show you, they're actually not that little. So they're quite decent size. This is a really nice frame, and you can see here all of our words. Like, look at how big the word birthday is. Like, that's huge. Where's my card front? Our new colour, Golden Glow. Oh, it's a bit fairy. Yes, it fits just when you do it in a portrait card. It's a bit fairy. I need to change my blade by the look of it. It has been getting lots of love. So I brought that over so that we can use that for our words. Okay, I do have, I thought I had a nail file here somewhere. Yep, here's one. We will need that. The air's quite warm and wet, so when it is, I have noticed that our cardstock gets a little bit furry, even if my blade is relatively new. So this one here is our beautiful Golden Glow. And this one here is Hydrangea Hue. Yes, I brought them both over. Why'd I bring them both over? I'm going to let you choose what colour we play with. So we're going to recreate this. And I want you guys to pop in the chat. There's only 2 of you here, Chris and Lisa. Which colour would you like me to do it in? Lowell's coming, but she's running late. So, I've got all the new stamp pads here. I'll show you those while you guys are picking your color. Right, these are our new stamp pads. This is Peaceful Pine. They're really easy to open. They're all magnetized. They're all stuck together. They stick together in a row that way as well, but they're easy to open. Like, look at that. Go for the blue. Yeah, the hydrangea hue. I'll put it to the side. But yeah, so they stick together. They've got our stickers on them. I've already put them on either end, as you can see. Crisp Cantaloupe is a coming back color. And where have I done with? There it is. What I've been doing is I've been making these for my people that, of course. All right, Cheryl, you get to pick which. Oh, I think she might have disappeared. Which one we're going to do? Might have to do both. We'll see. I've been making these they're just bookmarks to send out with the catalogs that I'm sending out, and they've just got some ink stamped on it, one of the splops from that set, and one of the little gears. And you can see Barely Blush is really pale. It's really pretty though. I think that's going to make some really nice baby cards for Cheryl. All right, so we're going with Hydrangea Hue for today. All right, sorry, Chris, you got voted off the island. I do like the mustard colour, though. It's right up my alley. The other thing that I have brought over, and I know that I've got there's 3 demonstrators watching with me at the moment. This is the new basic black hybrid ink pad. We will be able to use it with our watercolor pencils, and we'll also be able to use it with our Stampin' Blend. So it is going to replace our Memento and our Stays On. Has a really tight fit lid, but you'll notice there's actually lips on either side here, and I don't know if you can see it. There's like a little lip there. A couple of different ways to open it, but so far I have found that to be the easiest way. Okay, it will stain our stamps, but as long as we clean it off relatively quickly, they'll get stained, but they won't transfer to our next project. So that's just something to keep in mind when we're doing our stamping. Okay, we've got an inside and a front. I brought over some little pieces for to stamp our sentiment on and then chop it out, and I've got some black. Now this one here in particular was actually done in our, oh my gosh, the color's just gone out of my head, Secret Sea. Not black. We did it with all the ink colors, so that was our Timid Tiger and Secret Sea. So I've decided to bring the black over so we can have a look at it, have a play. Now I have sprayed my chamois with our Stampin' Mist. Stampin' Mist is available in a big spray bottle. Yeah, Golden Glow's beautiful. I really like Golden Glow. I know I'm a green person, but I really think Golden Glow is going to be one of the most popular colors out of there, because it's like it's better than Crushed Curry. But, yeah, you know what I mean. All right, but I'm sorry that the blues win today. So we are doing Hydrangea. So Golden Glow can sit to the side. We need these 3 pieces. I've got an envelope over here. I do. Here's one I prepared earlier. You know how I love my envelope. The other thing that you will find in this range is our ribbons. I am offering a ribbon share where everyone will get a quarter pack, if you decide that you would like a quarter of each roll of ribbon, just so that you can have a little piece of each, just to get started, rather than buying all 5 rolls. The other thing that is available are these guys. These are our Stampin' Blends. There is a light and dark pack of each colour as those as well. And I did bring over some gems. Now, I have an admission to make. These are our Dewdrop gems. I've used all the green ones. Oh, sorry. So I've got clear and I've got the dark blue, which I believe is a Secret Sea one. But there's like a green in the middle, and I've used them on my entry for the Royal Easter Show. So we're going to use the clear, and I'm going to colour them with our Stampin' Blends in our Hydrangea Hue to go with it. So let's get started. Okay, we've got some cutting out to do. We've got some stamping to do. But first things first, we've actually got to set up a block. Okay, so if you've got a brayer, you can use your brayer to do this. If you haven't, we'll just see how we go. Now, Tony just randomly put them all over the place. Okay, so it's a matter of pulling out your stamps and having a bit of fun. And look, my stamps are well loved, okay, already. Okay, so they don't have to stay pristine and perfect. All right, so we're just going to put this guy here, and then we might put this one here. And he's also used this nice, great big swirly one. So it's just a matter of stamping them. We're going to be stamping them randomly. Now, the other thing is there's two colors. So we need this one here on one. And try these, there's tiny little screw ends or nail ends or whatever you want to call them. Just be careful you don't lose these guys, okay? We might put a gear up here. And we'll put that one down there. Okay, this guy here is going to go. So I'm just setting the blocks up. I might use a bigger block for this. So this is our biggest block, and that's our next size down. Okay, and then there is this little guy. And it's just, I'm just making some sort of pattern. Okay, just to make it a little bit random. All right, if you want to put a gear on it, go for it. But I don't know if it's going to get hidden. So just sort of have a bit of a play. I didn't use the little teeny tiny ones. I just decided that they're too easy to get lost and we may need to clean it off. I do love this splatter. So let's put it here. Okay. All right. And then what you'll see is you'll find if you put your piece of white cardstock over it, you'll see what's pushed out to the side and we're not going to get on there. And that's actually okay. All right. So, okay, stamping up. I know I'm so OCD about the stains on my stamps as well. So let's see how black it makes them. Okay. I have already spritzed my chamois. Smells glorious. I spritzed my chamois with the stamp cleaner, not just water. So I believe that that's what we need to use for it to be, I guess, to come off faster. And the trick is to make sure you clean it quickly. Okay, so what we're going to do is first things first, we're going to ink up this baby. Don't be afraid, get a whole heap of ink on there, and it's a really nice black. Okay, got a couple of choices. You can put your piece of white cardstock down, you can put your image over the top and go for it. Give it a nice press down. Peel it off. Right, that looks quite good, if I do say so myself. And then we'll just give this a bit of a clean straight away. And you'll see most of that's actually coming off quite nicely. All right. And it's not too bad. They're a little bit stained, but you know what? It's loved. Okay, and that can go through the washing at a later date. Okay. Am I happy with it? Probably not. I think I might want to do that one again. Let's see. Do you think it's dark enough? Let's do it again. Let's see if I get a better dark. Okay, the other way I would do it. It's another option for you. Make sure it's got lots of ink on it. It's a very juicy, thick. It's been traveling because it's just arrived the day before yesterday. And then if I put that over the top, and with my brayer, I'm just going to roll over it. And I've stuffed up that side, and I think I just wobbled. I did. But I actually prefer that. Okay. Let's clean this off again. Oops, I peeled some stamps off. Now, one thing I do with my stamps anyway is after I've used them, and I will be doing it with these ones in particular, because as you can see, they're moving all around here, is I give them a nice warm soapy water bath as well. So after everyone's been at class, they'll also get a nice warm soapy bath. This is full of and juicy, this set of chamois. So, all right. Okay, looks good. Okay, much better. Just depends on how dark you want it. Now, what we've done is he's then come along and he's, do you see that? That is two parts, the lid, but they do clip together. It's a felt pad. They're really juicy, a bit like, I don't know if you watched my paper pumpkin the other day. This little ink spot was really, really juicy. Oh, while I've got you here, I found these at Bunnings. All right. Oh, I've got two of them here. It's just a little 5-part storage compartment. They're in the storage section of Bunnings. It was about $3.50. And look, how cool is that? They all just store in there just beautifully. All right, so you can take them away with you, but it also gives them a little bit of extra air tightness and all that sort of stuff. Those are the ones I've got so far. If you're interested in paper pumpkin, you will get a different Stampin' spot every time. Usually for 12 months in a row, they'll put out a different one, is what I've been led to believe. Okay, so inking this guy up, just randomly stamp it around. Oh my gosh, that color is just glorious. Okay, if you would like to add extra little bits of this checkety one, don't mind me, just pop it on another one, because I do really like this guy. And I've got a couple of fingerprints on here that I needed to hide. Okay, and just make it all random and, you know, fun. Okay, let's put those to the side. So now we've got our background. How cool is that? This is on the side that the ink pad is on. As you can see when you open it, it's so easy to open. It's so nice. If you've got a little bit of arthritis, you're going to find these great. So they sit that way. They all stack on top of each other, make a nice tower. It's all fabulous. Okay, so I'll just put that up there. Get my blue and black off there. Now I've pulled over, this embossing folder is the one from the Turtle Suite. It is on reduced. It's on the last chance items. It's $15 at the moment. Well, it's normally $15. It's gone down to $7.50. So you might want to grab yourself one of those. Okay, so let's bring our bits back. Look at that. That is going to look pretty cool, if I do say so myself. Okay, I've got a piece of basic black, and I've got some pieces of the hydrangea hue, and I've got some white. So we've got to do our sentiment. Okay, so our sentiment, let's say these are bigger than you realize as well. All right, on Tony's we use the triple punch, and one of the sentiments from there, because they're lots of fun. and you can, but we want this, I want to use this guy. Yeah. So I want something that fits in this, and what you will find is the majority of these sentiments do. So, all right. Oh, these are fun. Thanks for being so fabulous. Life is better with you around. To someone who's always been there when I need you, happy birthday. I'm so lucky to have you as a friend. I wish we could celebrate together. You make life sweeter than cake. That's cool, that one. Life would be much duller without you. That's fun too. How about we're just going to put you're the best? Yeah. Or we could put happy birthday. And we could, let's see. I haven't stamped this one into the base yet. Because the happy birthday, let's just do happy birthday or birthday wishes. We'll do birthday wishes. Birthday wishes. And then we can put on the inside. I'm more likely. I wish we could celebrate together. All right. Put that back over the top there. Because we're going to put gears on the inside. Okay. Please don't mind the kookaburra. Okay. If he's not careful, my neighbour will complain about him, like he does the roosters. So, happy birthday. We need it to go. I'm just measuring it up so that it makes sure that it lands in that. Or birthday wishes. Oh, wrong way then. Birthday wishes. Oh, it's crooked. I've got to hold your tongue right. Birthday wishes. Okay. And we're going to stamp that in the black, which is hiding back over here now. It gets a really good seal on it, so you just have to be a bit grippy with your fingers. Oh my gosh, this is a brand new stamp, so hopefully it stamps nicely first go, but we'll see. I'll just, because I hadn't cleaned it beforehand. Beautiful. Oh, that's not too bad. So yeah, so it just depends. If you clean it really quickly, it won't be an issue, okay? If you leave your ink sitting on it, it probably will be an issue. Just saying. Okay, so birthday wishes is ready for us to cut out. All right. And we need some of our gears. So we'll grab those out. And we need this little piece to emboss. So lots of different shapes in here. They're bigger than what you see on the imagery. All right. I love this little guy. It just went over there. Sure, you're going to love this blue. My magnet's over here, so that's where that guy went. He just got attracted straight to it. I saw this and I thought, oh, I know Cheryl's going to love this. So look at the size of this die. It's a whopper. It does fit through the mini. All of these dies fit through the mini. There is a nice long, what you can use as a sentiment die, but it cuts out this, for want of a better word, ladder. Okay, there's a chain. So if you wanted to put some chain on it, you could. Love this one here. All right. Doesn't look like much when you've got it like that, but you can see it's got all of those little nicky bits in it. This is pretty cool. And then there's some little tiny screws, and I think there was 2 of them. Oh, that's a worry. I honestly thought there was 2 of them, but I'd have to go back and look at the imagery for it. I really like this guy as well. Okay, so you can bundle them up together. You can make, there's lots of different, check out Pinterest and see what else. No, there's only one. Oh, that's good. This little one here is that one there. Okay, I thought there was 2. So yep, there's only one. Oh, phew. Okay, so we need to do a little bit of cutting out. So that's going to have that big piece there. Actually, you know what? Let's leave it from under here and we'll save that other piece for later. We're going to cut that out of there, and that's going to get embossed, and we're going to cut some more pieces out. Now, I want these shiny. So there's a couple of things that you can do to make them shiny. All right. So that you can emboss them with heat embossing after you've cut them out, and you can make them shiny. You can make them thicker if you do it that way, or you can do what I'm about to do now. All right. Something nice about shiny, glossy stuff. So I'm just stamping my Versamark straight on here. Drag it across. You want it to get fairly evenly coated in Versamark. Okay. Because you want that powder to stick to it. This is my clear embossing powder container. So we're tweaking Tony's one just a little bit. It's funny because sometimes the girls come and they go, oh, how do we get this on here? And the beauty about this container is the card fronts, the whole card front will fit in here. Look at that. Where it's white, it's going to go shiny. So, where's my take a pick tool, because it's got the pointy end on it. I don't know what I've done with my tweezers. So I'm just using the take a pick tool, and I'm just going this means, hello. I'm not going to be out, you're not going to be able to hear me properly. So la 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 la, sing amongst yourself, but watch how this goes from white to shiny. Hey, that's pretty impressive, isn't it? How cool does that look? So essentially, it's not foil, but it looks like foil because it's nice and shiny. Just give it a chance to cool down a bit while we get our cut and emboss machine in. Now we need the big cut and emboss machine for our embossing folder. So I'll just bring that one in first. All right, and from a plate perspective, we need the big one on the bottom, and then we need 2 clears, because this is a normal embossing folder. It's not a 3D embossing folder. I did pick this one deliberately, and that is because I couldn't find my grey what's that called? My grey plate. So doesn't matter which way up you put it, because it'll just come out. It doesn't matter which way up you put it, as long as you put the spine in first. Send that guy through there, and then I'm going to get the mini out for the other things, because I just cut that piece of, hopefully I cut that piece of black. Yep, it's going to fit. Look, how gorgeous is that? Now, this embossing folder is retiring, and it is on the last chance list. It's from the Totally Awesome suite. It's lots of fun. And yeah, so if you look up, if you just put into the search button turtles, you will find this embossing folder unless it's sold out. Okay. Embossed, debossed, both sides, it's very difficult to tell. Depends on whether you want this one up, that one up, whatever. From a mini perspective, I think the last time I played with this, my handle fell off, but you know, we'll see how we go this time. Okay. I will have to use that little piece because the big card front won't fit through here. So I need one of these guys. Oh, it's going in crooked. That's right. There's something important that I need to share. Everybody needs to test tools when you get them. Okay? So if you've got a new tool, pull it out of the box. Don't leave it in the box. Test it straight away. Stampin' Up! Products have a 90-day guarantee. If you find that something's not working as described, you've got 90 days to send it back. Okay? One of the girls that came to class a couple of weeks ago found her mini cut and emboss was not cutting. It was like you needed significant muscles to get that, to get it to go through. It just wouldn't. You felt like you're going to break the handle every time. You felt like you were going to break the machine. If she hadn't used that and not pulled it out for a while, her warranty would have been voided. So it's really important to get your tools out and play with them. Okay? Just saying. All right, so this is nice and cool now. And as you can see, it's got nice shine on it. Okay? So we're just going to send this guy through with these all over it. Okay. And that is going to give us nice and shiny gears. Tony's still look good, but they're matte. Okay. And it still cuts perfectly. It doesn't do anything from that perspective. Like adding that thickness is not going to make a difference to how well it cuts. Okay, if you put it through too quickly, and if you're making lots of things like I am with those bookmarks, you end up with hundreds of these little things. Okay, and you know what? They're going to make great. They'll be great in a shaker card. Actually, this one's been going through heaps and heaps, so it's actually being a bit stubborn. So you will need to take your pick tool to get her out. But like, look at that. It's, the cardstock feels a little bit thicker. This guy here. Shove all these extra bits out. And look, how gorgeous does that look? Now, if you wanted to, you could put it back in the embossing, put it back in the Versamark, put it back in the embossing powder and make it even shinier. But I don't think it needs it. And we'll shove these guys out. All right, that one doesn't want to come out. Come on, someone's going to have to give. Here she comes. Look at that. All shiny and beautiful. Okay. And now it's a matter of putting it together. Okay. So we've got card front on our hydrangea hue. That's, probably should have got a new glue. Here's one I prepared earlier. They've got big goobies on them. I'll just pull them off before I stick it down, because I don't need bumps in my cardstock. If you get the big chunky bits out when you run your glue that's out, because it gets knobby bits in it, just pull them off, because otherwise they will make the card have some texture that you don't necessarily need. Just throw those away. Okay, here's the side we want. Line her up, make sure it's nice and straight. Ooh, it feels cool. Okay. All right. And then it's going to be a matter of working out which way up you want it to go. Okay, because as you can see, I didn't put them in the same place. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so that guy's going to sit there. Okay. Yeah, we'll go up that way. Hold your tongues right as you put this one on. And if someone that's watching, if anyone got one of our swaps, excuse me, what you'll find is this piece here, the way that we do swaps, everybody does them differently. It's got the directions on the back, but this can go straight onto a card front. It's because of the way we've cut it. Okay. So, all right. Okay, and then we set this piece on flat. If you want to add some fiber, you can. I reckon the baker's the twine, the naturals or the essential baker's twine set would be beautiful. The black that's in there. Now, if you've done any furfies or you've done bits that you don't like, you can cover them up with this. But I needed it works out as about 1/3 of the way down. Okay, from a measurement perspective, this guy's half an A4 sheet. That's always what I do. This one here is 10 across, 14.4 down, 9.5 across for a basic white, and 13.9 down. This one here going across is your 9.5, and then that's 4 centimeters. Okay, and then it's just a matter of building it up. All right, we've got our birthday wishes is going to sit on here. This is where, if you wanted to, you could add some fiber behind it because it would look nice. I don't know that, I think this ribbon might be a bit too fat for what I'm thinking, but the twine, even white would look really good behind it. The choice is yours. Okay, so we've got our gears, and it's just a matter of working out where they're going to sit so they don't impact on that word. Okay. All right. So it is going to end up a little bit different because we don't want to impact on that word. All right. This one here is going to sit in the middle of that just because it can. And we do have this little extra gear that is going to go down in this space down here. So it like makes a little cluster over there on the side. So this guy's going to sit flat. And then we're going to use our dimensionals under our gears, okay? Let's push it right over to that edge there. So it's a little bit bigger than that hydrangea hue edge. Okay. Now, this guy here is going to have dimensionals under him. Mini dimensionals will be perfect, but let's see what I've got over here on the table. Oh, what we prepared earlier. I came prepared today, believe it or not. Yes, I can feel you all laughing at me. There's no way that I came prepared. They're all thinking. I've even cleaned my desk up so that my new computer's on it and got it all sorted. I've been playing. We've got a scrapbooking class this weekend. I've been playing with the new paper pumpkin. If anyone is interested in the new paper pumpkin, you've got today and tomorrow to join. If you use, where is it? This shop online here code will take you straight to the online store and you will be able to get your paper pumpkin subscription through there. You've got to get it in before close of business on the 10th to get the April paper pumpkin kit. If you put your order in starting on the 11th of April, you will get the one starting in May. Okay, just so that you know. All right, let's swap this end out for my favorite end. I do like this one. Okay, and because it takes off the tops off these dimensional backs so beautifully, and just holds onto them so that I can put them straight into the garbage bin as holus bolus rather than finding them all over my house. I think Tony will beg to differ. We still find them all over the house. You're going to sit there like that. Take off that chunk of them. This one here is going to sit here like so. And I think we'll stick this one flat. Okay, and we'll stick him in there. Now, if you were to see gears moving, none of them, they all sort of clink inside of each other. So you want it to still look a bit like it's going to do that. This guy I'm sticking on flat just because I don't want, as much as I love the height from dimensionals, I don't necessarily want a couple of dimensionals high because I think sometimes it makes it look weird. Now, what I will point out to you is each one of these spokes lines up with one of these pieces that are in here. Okay, so it's up to you whether you line them up, which is what I've done because that's what I think works the best, or whether you off center them. So do it one or the other way, don't have it half on, half off, just saying, because it looks weird. Okay, so now with these new gems, which I've hidden over here, all right, the clear ones would look really cool on it, but I also think, and you all, well, I'm going to presume the majority of people have seen me do this before. You need to do it in a gentle manner, and in the case of these, I would use the darker one, okay? And you want to just go over it a little bit, okay? And be gentle with your tip, all right? You'll notice that it's very pale. That's why I'm using the darker one. And you may need to go over it numerous times. All right. Just let it dry. Just because it's a bit harder with the bullet tip. Okay. So I do like the brush tip, but the brush tip has a tendency to not like playing with the gems. Let's do a couple of little ones just because we can. You'll notice I've only done 5. Okay, so if I bring them up to you, you can see that they've got a blue tinge to them. Out of these 5 colours, I think the Golden Glow Peaceful Pine will probably do the best. These rows here were green, so you could probably ditch the idea of the Peaceful Pine if you had a new packet, but I used all mine. Okay, if you want to see them, they're on the Easter show entry. Okay, so let's put some of these guys on. So I've given them the chance to dry, and yep, that's not really where I wanted it, but that's okay, that'll do. And I'm going to put this one here. Come on, Hatch, come. Get down here. All right. So we've teased that up just a smidge. Okay. Nice and shiny. Got some extra gears on it, different sentiment. Add some gems because gems are always fabulous. But we need to do our inside. It's disappeared. So with our inside, I am going to just do this guy in our hydrangea hue. You may notice fluff. Oh, fuzzy. You may notice some fluff with the new stamp pads. It'll go away with time. Okay, and we'll do the same with our envelope. And I'm going to use this one with the black. Actually, you know which one's a good one? The arrow. These guys. I really like these guys. It's funny because I've seen some of the American demos saying that it's really hard to get this the lid off, but I haven't had any problems. I think the Stampin' position is going to be good for this because it's not being as dark as I'd like it. And it could just be that it's a new ink pad and I'm not used to using it. Oh, that's better. All right. It just soaks into the envelope beautifully. And then it stamps on white willow. Apparently it stamps on white willow different again. So just depending on what you're doing, depends on what outcome you're going to get. And look how dark it is there. And just give it a good scrub. Comes right off. And now it's starting to stick to it. See, it's starting to get a bit darker. And you know what? It's going to be a loved stamp, this one. Because it's just one of my favorites anyway. Look, there's some. Okay. So yeah, so if you like pristine stamps, stock up on your Memento refills is what I will say, because the time will come and you won't be able to get it. Now, somewhere on here it is, I have my sentiment for my inside. Now, I normally don't put sentiments on the inside, as some of you know, but today we are. And I'm going to stamp it in Hydrangea Hue just because I can. One thing you will have to be careful of is if you're really good at losing your dies, you may have to go looking in your stamp pads, near your stamp pads, etc., to find them. Okay, just saying, because they sort of stick to the stamp pads. All right, so yeah, just, oh, no, that one's not going to pick it up. I wonder if it's because it's a knife side. No, oh, okay. But yeah, in there, it's going to stick to that bit. So it's all around the edge where the magnet is. All right, because they're sticking on the side here quite beautifully. Okay, so yeah, so when the time comes, if you go looking for dies, you may find them in some strange and unusual places. Okay, all right, let's stick that one on the inside, because then we can say we are done. All right. I often make a couple of different different sets with the new ink colors as a display. So I'm thinking this is a good one to do. Oh, I smudged it a little bit. It mustn't dry as fast as what the Memento and everything does, because I just smudged it a little bit because it was still a bit damp. I've got it on my hands too. Okay, so there is our card for this week. What do you think? Not a bad take on it, hey? So pretty close to the mark. I've just stuck my stamps in a different posi, but that's all right. It worked out beautiful. Okay, so a couple of quick things. There is a new stamping catalogue coming out. If you haven't got one, don't have a demonstrator of your own, and you would like a Stamping Up catalogue with one of these gorgeous little bookmarks in it so that you can mark your place, please let me know. You can message me via here. You can send me an email, whatever takes your fancy as your way to connect with me. This will be played in about a month's time again as a replay on my Flashback Friday. So if you missed it, that's fine. You'll get to see it again, because Facebook deletes our videos after a month. So I do try and make sure that they come back on there so that you can always find them again. Otherwise, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel over on my Stampin' Up YouTube channel. The link is, I believe, in the description on the Facebook page. If you've stumbled across me, make sure you subscribe so that you get the notification each time I go live. That would be great. And give us a comment and we'll get back to you. So hopefully you've enjoyed that. The gears and textures is one of my favorites. It's nice to have something a bit different. I like the grungy sort of stuff. The colors that are coming are beautiful. If you're not a demonstrator, you have to wait till May to get them. If you are a demonstrator, they're available on pre-order for you now. They do have a bundle option for the stamp set, for the 5 ink pads as well. They don't for the blends, but that's all right because the blends are glorious, as you know. So hopefully I get to see you all soon. Like I said before, if you want to shop online, you're most welcome to hit that QR code. There is the option to subscribe to Paper Pumpkin in there as well. Thanks for that, guys. It was good to see you all again here, and I hope to catch up with you soon. Bye.